my three audience members please take a seat? Child obesity continues to cause controversy as our nation struggles to understand how 35% of younger children are struggling with life-threatening disease. These diseases will shorten their lives by 2 to 5 years compared to our parents, as noted by Cannell's assessment. I understand the importance of these topics because I was one of these statistics 5 years ago. I challenged myself to change my life and now enjoys activities as once I was left on the sidelines. Today, 1 in 3 children are overweight, which will lead into their adulthood unless the Americans begin to support the changes to promote a healthier lifestyle. Hellmich's article in 2010 stated the percentage of obese children between ages 10 and 17 increased from 14.8% in 2003 to 16.4% in 2007. This suggests that obesity epidemic will continue to rise. He went on to say that these differences will be based on socioeconomic status, school support, health insurance issues, and quality of care. Throughout my research, it became obvious that researchers recognized 3 main contributing factors to child obesity. These are schools' involvement, parent roles, and the media, which plays a huge part in child obesity. These factors contribute to the medical complications children are experiencing in our nation. Now that you have an understanding of child obesity, I will begin with the role of school play in this issue. According to Lafay, in 2008, federal school guidelines require students to have 150 minutes of physical activity a week. But according to Washington State University, most students only received 15 minutes of a day of exercise. The federal funds that should be supporting this effort are instead being used towards standardized testing in schools. Children obesity has been pushed aside as the federal government tries to support No Child's Left Behind Act. This is the act the government came up with. Instead, David Hoff's study shows a new act called Fit Kids could change the quality of physical education. This act offers tracking systems that will measure body weight and body mass while supporting physical education being introduced back into school. Michelle Obama had begun Let's Move campaign. This campaign was designed to make it easier for parents and kids to enjoy learning health benefits by providing parents with tools to make healthier choices, by putting healthier foods in schools, creating opportunities for kids to be healthier. These factors encourage healthier options, but studies by Coolidge Boer and McPatlin in 2009 suggest newborns are 5% more likely to be obese if their parents are overweight, which is primarily from adults authoring healthy foods in a negative manner. For example, this is your parents telling you you can have dessert if you eat your veggies. Now that you have a better understanding of the school's influences and parents' involvement, I will move on to media influence that affects child obesity. Federal Trade Commission and Congress mandate a review of several companies that may have misleading marketing techniques aimed at children in spite of child obesity concerns. This could change how food chains make marketing to this age group. McDonald's and Wendy's are among these groups. There is potential that the Federal Trade Commission will regulate in-store targeting methods, special events, and packaging techniques. Sobrinsky stated in 2007 that if child obesity continues towards a political agenda, that fast food and restaurants will be mandated to advertise in a specific manner that promotes healthy children ads instead of the ads you see today. Whether this is good or bad, it is obvious child obesity will affect the health issues in our nation. Now I would like to discuss the medical concerns of this disease. Evelyn's study in 2007 showed 40% of children are taking medicine for conditions associated with weight issues. This includes asthma, allergies, type 2 diabetes, hypertension, high cholesterol, and other medical conditions that used to be found only in adults over the age of 40. To reduce these risks, it is critical that children are given the tools to help modify their lifestyles. That concludes my discussion on child obesity, and I hope you understand. This research supporting this speech demonstrates how complex the issue can be and provides some insight in the role you can take in helping to combat this illness. This subject is important because children will be the next generation. Remember, child obesity is a serious issue now affecting 1 in 3 across America, and statistics show that this will begin to rise over time. Thank you.